just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitches burning out. Lightning in a bottle. I think I just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitches burning out.
Welcome in First Choice Betting. Week 5 picks on lock. Week 4 treated us well. Me and Cam went 12-4. Actually, went 12-4 as well, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. You like to see it. Monday Night Football. Made money. Y'all made money. Probably. Definitely. Week 5 picks. Week 5 picks. Week 5 pips. We're probably not doing a primetime parlay. You're seeing this probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday Night Football, just for reputation's sake or whatever it is. I'm taking the Seahawks over the Rams.
I disagree.
I don't agree. Yeah, Rams over Seahawks. It's the first time I'm going against Russ this season. Talked about in past episodes how Russ is my boy. Not this week. Stafford's a little bit more of my boy this year as a whole, and I'm going with Rams.
I can respect it.
I like that offense.
Yeah, both offenses. Come on now.
Yeah.
All righty. On to London time. We got the Falcons and the Jets. Personally, I don't think the Jets are anything special. They beat the Titans last week. Fluke game, I would say. I'm taking the Falcons over the Jets.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets. The Jets are in my lay for it. It's definitely going to come back to bite me in the ass. I already know it, but I'm sticking to my gut. Back on Tuesday? So yesterday, I placed this lay into the betting machine that is FanDuel, and I regret it, but it's all right. Jets are going to win. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling with my gut here this week. I'm really sticking to my gut for all these picks. I'm going Jets here this week as well. I think this is just going to be one of those games back and forth, I think, the entire time that the Jets come out on top. Just a little, fun little London game to start off the nice Sunday of football. And I think the Jets come out on top. And just a little, maybe like a 3-point game.
That is a spread. That is a spread right now. -3 for the Falcons. Taking the Falcons, personally. Eagles, Panthers, first 1 o'clock game. I'm taking my home team, Philadelphia Eagles, over the Panthers to upset them.
Me as well.
Me as well.
Wow, we like that unanimously, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be upset week.
I think it's going to be relatively low scoring.
I don't.
Because the Eagles played the terrible Swiss cheese defense that was the Chiefs last week. Panthers are no slouches on defense. Sam Darnold showed that he can tweak a little bit sometimes, which he did last week. And, definitely see a low-scoring game where the Eagles take over. Respect.
As long as they win.
As long as they win, indeed. So you can move out of the state. On to the next game. Buccaneers, Fins in Tampa Bay. 100% Bucks. Simple.
Yeah, easy money here.
100%. You got to go with the Bucks.
All right. Unanimous. Next game. Saints, Washington football team. I am going to go with the Jameis Winston-led Saints.
I'm going to Washington football team. Yeah, this is a rough one to pick. The Saints aren't that good. The football team isn't that good. It's rough. It really is. But yeah, I just think the football team, maybe their defense kind of figures things out finally. We'll see. They've been holding things together on offense. They put up 34 points last week. Taylor Heineke's doing a decent job. JD,
A nice little thing going there with Terry McLaurin.
because it continues to cut Gibson. Hopefully, we'll see if that continues. Hopefully, it doesn't. But they'll still win, I think. AUX.
I was kind of back and forth in this game. I think this is probably one of the hardest picks for me this week. I was leaning football team earlier in the week, and now I think I'm going to go ahead and agree with Kid Ed on the Jameis Winston-led Saints. I think this is going to be the Alvin Kamara breakout game of the season, maybe, that we needed to up his value a little bit. He's really been getting lynched by Taysom Hill, and I think we need to see his role kind of change a little bit. I think they're going to implement him a little bit more in this game. So, I don't know. This is going to be another close one. This is tough. Both of these teams they're whack. They're wacky. I don't know.
Extremely wacky. I definitely agree.
But yeah, I'm going to go with the Saints here.
Respect it. I agree. All righty. On to the next one. the Jameis, or what am I talking about? Jameis, the Urban Meyer led Jacksonville Jaguars and the Titans. I'm taking the Titans. I originally had the Jags as an upset as a, Jags needed to get a win, but then the whole thing came out and Urban Meyer's looking like a dickhead and his team's laughing at him in his face. So not good for the cohesion of the team. Titans are definitely winning this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack, laughing stock.
Titans.
Laughing stock, you're not wrong. All right.
I think Derrick Henry's gonna have like 2 touchdowns at least. At least. Lock it in.
He eats on the Jags every single year, man. Every single year. All righty. Next game, another divisional matchup in Minnesota. The Vikings and Lions in a dome. Was originally taking the Lions as well, but I like their spread. It's plus 8.5. But I do think the Vikings managed to win. They've been a little unlucky. Their offense is rather solid. The Lions team is rather not solid. So Vikings are pretty overlooked too, underrated. So taking the Vikings.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Vikings. I think they're actually like a good football team. They've just had a rather toughish, unlucky schedule to start off the season, and this is gonna be like a more of a right the ship type game, for them. The Lions aren't really that great of a team. I mean, they keep games kind of close sometimes, but last week wasn't really that great of a performance against the Bears. And I don't think this will be that great of a performance either against the Vikings. I mean, they might get some points, could be high scoring, but I like the Vikings at home.
Yeah, I got the Vikings winning. I do have the Lions spread though in my big winner lay.
I do think the later in the season when the Lions are home, I'm taking the Lions to win at home later in the season, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Now another game. We got Steelers and Broncos. It was my lock. I'm taking the Steelers minus 1.5 to beat the Broncos in Pittsburgh. It's a pretty simple layup here for me.
Yeah, Steelers. Easy.
Yeah, I got to go with the Steelers here. Got to take my home team. We need this game. We like those ship games.
Alrighty. On to the next game where I've actually got an upset. Believe it or not, shockingly, not much of an explanation besides the fact the Packers have been extremely lucky. Packers and Bengals. I'm taking the home team, Cincinnati Bengals, to upset the Packers. It's a weird game. And sometimes you got to make weird picks that necessarily don't make sense logically, but they just happen. It's how people become millionaires. So taking the Bengals over the Packers to win this week.
That's bold, but I do have to disagree. And I got to go with the man, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I like the rationale there. You have to think outside the box here, especially when you're making big lays or trying to pick every game right. But
Could be a shootout.
But yeah, I don't like that pick here. I like the Packers to win. Yeah.
Respect it. Alrighty. On to the next game. Pretty simple layup, I would assume, for all of us as well. Patriots, Texans. Texans are at home. It's Patriots all day long for myself.
Yeah. The Patriots should dominate this game. Mac Jones looked real good against the Buccaneers. Let's not forget that.
Davis Mills.
One of his drives that he was putting together, that no-huddle offense is looking beautiful.
Facts.
So, I think they got something going there for sure.
And Bill Belichick's ability to just lock up rookie quarterbacks, and the fact Davis Mills is a trash quarterback, not just a rookie, he's very bad. So I wouldn't be shocked if he gets benched mid-game. I thought he was going to get benched last game, but
he had like 85 passing yards.
Yeah, something like that. It was really bad.
That was terrible.
Cameron, are you going with the Patriots or are you going with the home team Texans?
I already said I was going with the Pats, man.
I missed it. All righty. On to the next one. Raiders, Bears. Justin Fields named the starter for the Bears. Raiders are at home. Raiders got whacked in the mouth, kind of surprised, and shook a lot of people to show they're really pretenders. But I still like them to win. I still like them to win against the Bears.
I don't think that means they're really pretenders. That was a tough home game.
You're 3-0, man.
Yeah, but they're playing the Chargers at home. It's a tough divisional game against a tough divisional team who is also a good team.
And they got smacked.
They didn't get smacked. It was like 28-14.
They looked terrible.
Yeah, they looked like shit.
Yeah, but they're not going to look like shit against the Bears.
No, I don't disagree.
Especially at home. I love the Raiders at home.
I don't think it means they're complete contenders by any means, but it just shows that they're vulnerable. Like everyone knew.
Vulnerable to good teams.
No one really thought Derek Carr is going to continue on that crazy pace. No one thought.
Then why were people taking him against the Chargers, man?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess logic. I don't know. I guess smart people never thought they were.
We didn't.
We did
I mean-
not. We're smart people. Fuck the real smart people. We're actually smart people.
Yeah, listen up.
That's why we're gonna have the Raiders on a rebound here against the Bears.
All of us, right?
And I think the Raiders' defense isn't bad, and I think Justin Fields still hasn't really proven himself yet. I mean, he played a Lions team. They're not that great of a team. This will be more of a test, so we'll really see. He got absolutely swallowed by the Browns when they played like 2 weeks ago. Got sacked like 9 times. So
Big pause. Big pause.
Big
Cam,
pause.
I'm assuming you said Raiders. I probably did not hear that.
Yeah. 100%.
All right. On to the next one. It's another layup divisional game in Dallas. It is the Cowboys against the Giants. Taking the Cowboys.
100%, I'm loving the Cowboys right now.
Yeah, Cowboys, 100%.
Cavs. On to a defensive matchup I like a lot this week. It's Brown Chargers. I do like the Chargers a lot, and I think they're going to be the heavy favorites as far as betting purposes, like people actually, betting on them. But I'm taking the Browns. I'm taking the Browns solely for the fact that they're going to control the game, I think. And I think they're going to be able to run all of the Chargers low scoring as well. And I think the Browns benefit in those low scoring games. So taking the Browns, even though it's in LA, even though Chargers look pretty solid Monday Night Football, just got to go with the Browns.
I think this is going to be one of those games of the week that ends on a game-winning field goal for the Browns to win, because the Chargers always get cuffed by things that happen at the end of the game. Their games are always so close. I swear to God, a field goal or something is always involved in a Chargers game. And I think the Chargers lose on a game-winning field goal this week to the Browns. Is my prediction. Higher scoring in like the high 20s. It's going to be like a 28-31 type, I think.
So I'm taking the Chargers to win. It kind of feels like one of those games though where the veteran coaching staff and like sort of the older veteran mindset team in the Browns kind of just outplays or makes a few better decisions than a young coaching staff and a young quarterback over there in the Chargers. Like you said, a field goal might decide it, but I like the Chargers to win. I think they're a good team. I think they're gonna compete with the Chiefs to win that division. I think they're gonna have a fantastic record this year, and they're gonna beat some good football teams, and that has to start with the Browns.
So I can respect it. Speaking of good football tems, we got
Picks.
oh yeah, we have to differ sometimes so that we can one of us can be a winner, you know what I'm saying? All righty. On to the next game, which very good team here at home. The Cardinals undefeated. Are they who else is undefeated in the NFL right now?
That's it.
Just them. Sheesh.
And they are
Lord.
going to remain undefeated after this week.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
I disagree.
Oh.
I disagree. 49ers upset here. Divisional game.
At home? You think it's going to happen in Arizona?
I do.
You're ballsy for this.
I'm a little ballsy, and I like the spread plus 5.5, and I probably like the spread more than the money line, obviously, but I just something about it. There's something about the 49ers right now. I don't know what it is. I do think that they have the weapons to just do whatever they want to do, manipulate the defense in any way they want to. Obviously, Kyler Murray can do that himself as well, but I think they're taking away the middle of the field for the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are going to try to go to the outside. They're going to struggle a little bit, I think. But
Cardinals weapons right now. Like AJ Green's playing real good right now. Like
that's another thing, man. They're just
Moore, DeAndre Hopkins, Max Williams. Like that offense is just being James Conner back-to-back games with 2 touchdowns. Like he's getting goal line work. Like Chase Edmonds, Kyler Murray. That offense is looking explosive as hell.
You're not wrong.
They can attack you in all directions. Like they have someone for every situation. Right now.
You're not wrong, but don't think they're going undefeated, so they have to lose somewhere, and I think this is the game they lose.
Well, I'm not saying they're going to be undefeated the whole year, but I don't think this is going to be the first game they lose.
We shall see. Cam definitely likes the Cardinals as well. All righty. On to the next one.
Like, what's going on with this? You're not hearing my picks or something?
Well, no, because you just say the name and then you don't really like explain. So I'm not. Me and X are having a dialogue, and you're not really talking. Hey, it is what it is. Alrighty. Bills, Chiefs, Sunday night. X took the
He
Bills
was just
live.
definitely saying something. I just couldn't hear him.
What's up?
Okay, you definitely just said something. I just couldn't hear you.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about anything. You taking the Chiefs? You taking the Bills?
I'm taking the Chiefs.
He's taking the Chiefs like a weirdo. Me and X are together taking the Bills.
I'm
Right?
taking the Bills for sure. I
Whatever.
like the Bills. I think Josh Allen's gonna outshine Patty Mahomes here.
I concur.
Football game.
Because the Bills' defense is not Swiss cheese like the Chiefs' defense is.
You guys are letting me slide up into this leaderboard spot, which is fine by me.
You're tripping. You're still behind both of us. What are you talking about? 43 and 21 over here. X 43 and 21. You're 42 and 22.
Whatever, that's fine. And,
Trying to talk up to us every week.
this week, I'm going to get 2 spots ahead of you.
Yeah, we shall see. Monday Night Football. We're actually going to agree on something, right, Cam? I need to talk to you directly so I know that you actually said something who you're picking, right?
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts.
This is gonna be the lock or the underdog. Are we like 4-0 on like upsets of the week or whatever? Or like
I am.
Cam is, yeah.
we've agreed on at least most of them, dude.
No, not
Agreed on them.
the Raiders week 1.
Okay, but we agreed on the Chargers over the Chiefs.
I didn't.
And then we had the Vikings, or didn't know it wasn't you had the Vikings,
It
wasn't
was
it?
Raiders again. I think you had Raiders upsetting somebody else.
It was the
Oh,
Panthers
fuck.
over the Saints.
Panthers and Saints, yeah. Remember that one.
Yeah, you had the Panthers over the Saints.
Then you had the you had the Titans over the Jets.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that a spite? All right. Colts unanimously, right?
Yeah. I think this is gonna come down to who can run the ball better. And I think the Colts are gonna run the ball better. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Ravens are
They're gonna
whack.
put all that offense in a little bit, and the defense will come together. This is gonna be like a 24-21 type game.
Yeah, it's going to be an odd, low-scoring game. The Ravens are whack for just cutting Tyson Williams out of the offense like they did. He was kind of they are, man. He
I
was
agree.
like a little home run hitter for him, and now they just want 2.5 yards per
Davis
carry.
Murray.
2.5 yards per carry.
Yeah,
All three of their running backs, like it's 2015 or something like that. Strange, very strange
yeah,
thing they're doing.
very odd.
All righty. Well, I guess that wraps up the week 5 picks this week. If you want to check out the week 5 locks as well, 3 per person type deal, go check out that video. It's probably shorter than this video if you even got to this point. But also, if you got to this point, like, comment your picks, your teasers, your anything, pretty much anything for week 5. Comment fantasy questions. I don't give a fuck. And like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the First Choice Fantasy side as well. But yeah, that's really it. That's a wrap up. Appreciate y'all for watching First Choice Betting. Adios.